Hello, this is Left Church. Here is in factory our company. Today is the second time in church politics. One of the oldest studies in general studies is politics. However, church politics is still unable to establish independent areas. As a result, there has been a gradual influx of requests for church politics, whether or not it has been a political environment for political circles. Of course, it wasn't unheard of before. However, in the context of other theology and enslaved, it has been argued that it is in the realm of experience and in the context of experience that it is not clear that we should not get away from the notion of more obscure concepts and positions. A copy of the Bible is done before, and some theology is done. But today is not the case. It's become a time to become more fragmented and more specific. For example, don't doubt it. Believe me. Doubt devil? Before discussing church politics, let's talk briefly on general political or national politics. This is because it helps us understand church politics. Generally speaking, politics refers to the study of political phenomena. Its origin originates from the Greek city of polis and is known as politics or political science in the United States, and it is known as state science on the Deutsch. Politics has also been included and in other disciplines and dependencies. By the Middle Ages, it is rare to work along the line of ethics or philosophy and work on the streets. Through the divine of kings, divine revelation by divine authority or by divine understanding of the real politics of humanity, we have arrived at the realization of domination by human beings by virtue of human beings. Are you crazy, brothers? In general, we talk about Aristotle and Plato. They are the founders of politics. Plato was philosophical and philosophical. Aristotle was rational and organized. Plato, therefore, he said that it is a state that has been inferred from the abstract and philosophical concepts of justice and virtue, and has thus confused the state of justice and existence. Aristotle founded empirical political science, starting from the scientific analysis, comparison, and research of existing government organizations. In summary, political science in general outlines the evolution of political in Greece, but in terms of political and practical empowerment or political power, politics has been slow, but politics has failed. In other words, in the Middle Ages, anything else was political, just like Christianity in the middle of nowhere. But again, in the area of the revival of the Renaissance of the arts and the revival of religion, the area of democratization in the United States, the British, the French area, the 19th century, the 20th century, and the 20th century in the area of democratization emerged immensely. However, political science was weak in Deutschland, Japan, and Russia. In Deutschland and Russia were people unable to participate in constructive politics. The proletarian revolution of the Marxist ideology instead of politics was brought to the labor masses. Many people are familiar with politics, and many scholars study politics, but many of them are studying politics, but not many of them suffer from social science. First, political studies are subject to many limitations. It is difficult to be as plain as nature itself. Therefore, there are many opinions. Second, politics is subject to pressure from political power. It is the end of the day that the rulers of the ruling and opposition parties did not demand a coherent criticism of the people, and that the rebellious thinkers died tragically in the past. Third, political studies show that life has a dual personality. Values and existential beliefs, theories and realities, rationality and inevitability. The problem is the same in church politics as well. If you look at other disciplines that are closely related to political science, you can. Economics and politics have become inseparable from all ages and countries. The economy was used as a political meaning in the East, and the economy in the West was used as a household or household. The relationship between politics are history is more direct. Without knowing the Constitution, one cannot discuss politics in a country. I cannot interpret the realities of politics and interpret the provisions of the law. political science and history like this. So the law is part of the law, and it is also the mother of political science. Politics and history relations have one of the phenomena of history, or a relationship between politics and politics. Many people say history is a political history. Politics is a theory of history. Politics and state science relations are often synonymous. There is a saying that politics is a story about the actual behavior of the nation. A Korean word for the sadism is also referred to as a political story. Sociology studying the structure of politics and sociology in relation to political studies is an absolute connection to political studies that study political phenomena. As such, in church politics, there is a close relationship with similar studies in general politics. In terms, politics refers to the state of affairs in which a government policy is formulated in the middle of decision-making process, or a social process of cooperation or hostility arising from the process of exercising power in the process of exercising power. In the West, it refers to the city of Politike, the city of Dosi, which includes economics, finance, and administration. So what is the essence of church politics? The essence of church politics is that the essence of general politics and politics can be used together, and it has different qualities that the preceding church and state have different truth about the different natures. In other words, the essence of church politics is essence of the church. Every theology refers to the nature, purpose, and mission of the church. It's hard to put it in nature. However, it has been expressed in a single phrase. It said, it pleases God and pleasure to entertain God. Calvin was called Soli Deo Gloria. The word church, the word ecclesia, comes from the political spectrum. Churches are under law, and Catholics are under the law. It is under national authority or under national government, but under the sovereignty of God. Thank you so much. See you again.